If anybody needs any desk mics, I have some stuff for sale. I have a Super Sidekick, Turner Super Sidekick in really nice shape for $75. I got Turner Plus 3B for, I don't know, that's a good one, 60 or 65.
I like that Turner Super Sidekick. The one I didn't like of Turner's was that Kitty! Oh, the Expander 5000 pile of garbage.
I've had some pretty good ones that lasted out, but you're right, they break easy. You gotta be really careful with them, and unless you get one that nobody ever hardly talked on, you're right, they fall apart. Yeah, I don't like them either. They're loud, but they're bassy because they get the tone in them, but yeah, they ain't as good as any of these. These Turners are loud as heck. The things are all replaced in them, and the microphone part and element. Now I got a TUG9 for $75. It's got a Silver Eagle head on it, original Silver Eagle head. I got a Silver Eagle for $100.
We might have to do some talking and stuff. I want a Silver Eagle. I want to put it on this, see how it works.
Yeah, they're freaking loud, man. They're really loud.
And I wouldn't mind putting a Silver Eagle on that tram that don't give a damn.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or Turner. I like Turners. I've had good luck with Turners. Except for that Expander 5000, that thing sounded like junk on the air, and it looked like junk.
Yeah, they're kind of ugly.
Yeah, that's what Moondog needs, a good Turner mic on that radio his. That thing was sound choice.
What are you using for a mic on there now, Jesse? Man, if you put a Turner on that thing, you would be the king of the town. I'm not shitting you. That thing's fucking loud. I thought you had a D104 on it. It's pretty loud. It's got a lot of audio and it's bassy too. I bet. Yeah. And then maybe when we do that, we'll look it up on YouTube where the lower sideband adjust is, and I'll adjust that sucker dead nuts. I mean, you can Google it. You can Google that, and you'll come up with some stuff. You'll come up with a schematic, at least, of it, and at least you can come up with the part number and placement on the board where it is. They'll give you a number, and you can just go right to it and barely tweak it while we're listening, and we'll say, okay, stop.
Right. I know for, I looked it up on CB Tricks, and all they have is the sales brochure.
No, I Google it's all your wording too. You know how Google is. It's all your wording. So if you word that perfect, that model number, and if you even knew the year they made it or something, you'd be better off. And then you know what? Have you ever looked at the board? Have you ever opened that up and looked at it? It might even have it labeled in there. Upper and lower sideband adjust. It might even be in there. Seriously, the Motor radios, they did that.
Yeah, I've had it open. I had to resolder some crystals and put some extension wires on the channel selector, and but I didn't pay much attention to the board.
I could be honest with you. I know the old radios. I probably should look at it sometime, and then I could tell you. I might be able to do it right on the spot. Might be able to take a little plastic, I call it a plastic shank, but there's a little, you just whittle a little piece of plastic and use it for a tuning thing, and that way you don't hurt nothing, and you can just sit there while somebody's listening and go, did it change, did it change, yep, you're getting closer, you know. I'll probably get it dialed right in.
Oh, you mean a tuning screwdriver?
No, not a golden screwdriver. I use just a piece of plastic. I find a piece of regular plastic, like maybe it came off of model cars or something, and I just whittle a freaking perfect piece for that. That way when you do it, it's a perfect piece, it fits in there, there's no slop, you don't have any, because really it's so sensitive, sometimes you can tap it and it'll go on frequency. That's how slight you remove it. But those older ones like that, Lafayette, you can. Those are cool. They're not too bad. They got a little play, so you have to move them a little bit to get them to move. But like if you do a Cobra 148 or what, an XLR or whatever, oh dude, they're so tight you barely move it. You don't even turn it. You just kind of vibrate it and then it'll change it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've done that to a Cobra 142 where I just barely tapped it. And it popped back into frequency. Every once in a while I had to tap it.
Yeah, so was it a tank then? It was just a one tank, or was it a little pot?
A pot and a tank.
So you could have melted candle wax into the top of that tank and it would have locked it in. It would have never done that again. You just have to you have to heat it up. You just heat it up a little bit. You just put your solder gun on there for a second on the outside, not on the thing, not on the carbide or whatever that is. You just put a little bit on there and just melt some. Then once you get a little bit warm sort of here, and just poof, drop a big old glop in there and you're good. Surprised how many years it'll keep it with a glop of that candle wax. I had one, I glopped it in sometime in the 70s, and it got warmed up in summer once, and it sort of melted it again, and then it moved. If it wouldn't have been so hot in that house, I didn't have air back then because I was poor and shit. But yeah, that's what happens. But if you're in air, it'll never do it again. As long as it stays kind of warm, you'll be fine. Or, stays kind of cool, you'll be fine.
Wow, there was a bad accident on M66 and B Drive South. This car hit a tree and it caved it in. And stuff, I just saw it on the news.
Yeah, people drive way too fast these days. They just drive like total idiots. Pass you on the right and all that shit. What the hell? You're in such a hurry to go an extra 10 feet than I am. Whatever. Get in an accident and kill us all.
And it was a stupid SUV and a Jeep.
That'll surprise me.
The guy was doing at least 100 miles an hour when he hit that tree. I'm amazed it didn't split the car in half.
Anybody killed?
4 hurt.
Hey, what? They're lucky in that Jeep they didn't crack their heads wide open on that frickin' roll bar in there.
And it was one of those, it wasn't a full Jeep, it was one of those, SUV Jeeps where there's no roll bar in it.
Right, Jeep Liberty or something.
Yep.
Well, my buddy said he was trying to yell at us all night long about 20 times, and I said, well, what channel were you on? He goes, 415. I go, that's not where we were. We were on 37 the whole night. He goes, damn, no wonder I couldn't hear you guys.
Wow, 12 people over on North 28th Street got busted for having illegal drugs in an abandoned house. How stupid can that be?
Yeah, let's deal dope out of abandoned house, man. Nobody will ever catch us, right?
Yeah, they're dumb as a box of rocks.
A bunch of crackheads, that's the way they are. They're just dumb, man. Eventually they get, eventually you know what happens.
I know I had to go board up a abandoned building my landlord owns, and I've kind of made it a little harder than to get to break the window, the board. I put a solid board in there. I'll guarantee you, to hit it, they're gonna break their knuckles.
Is that how I got a broken knuckle?
Yeah, 'cause this guy, he comes down there to work, acts like he's King Kong of Turtley Mountain, and he broke into his house, and there was 100 needles in the yard. Somebody cleaned up for me, and I went over there and put some good boards on it. I'll guarantee you, if he tries to rip them off or try to break them, it's a 3/4 of an inch piece of plywood.
Tell you what, I'm bored shit up. I'd sit there and wait for the motherfucker. About the time he come out there, I'd introduce him to my fucking Louisville Slugger. He'd never come back.
No, I don't want to do that. He's no longer allowed at the train station. He's not allowed anywhere because he dared out in front of cars on Capitol going down that hill towards town. Holy moly. One of these days he's going to get hit and it cause a bunch of wrecks, and it's just going to be a complete mess.
Oh, yeah, he'll continue to do that shit until they throw him into prison. That's it. I mean, he I get it. He was coming down the train station and shit. I got you.
Yep. What radio you was like, Jesse, the 139 XLR 40 channel sideband or the 148?
Well, I don't know. I'd have to. I never really got around to looking. So the 148, that's a mobile unit, right?
Yes, it is, and the 139 is a base unit. And he didn't know which one had the extra channels in it. One's got 40 channels up and 40 channels down. You don't remember which one he did it in.
Well, if I had to guess, it'd probably be the 139, because I would say that's probably an easier one to mod.
Yeah, both of them got the D58 chip in it. Both of them are easy to mod. I've done both of them. And they're both about the same on the whiskeys. 5-watt dead key swings up on AM about 14, and on sideband it's about 15 to 18.
Can you tell any difference between this radio here and the one last night?
I can a little bit. It sounds cleaner, and it's just the way it is.
Yeah, I think it's the same one. Yeah, I think it's the same one, but I turned it back. You know what I mean? Oh, I know what I did. I turned the fan. There's a side fan coming out of my amp. It's in the top, but then it has a bottom thing with vents, and it blows it out. And it was blowing it right at my microphone, so that's what was happening. And now I moved the microphone on the way on the other side, and the radio's blocking it. And I think I can tell by the meter it's doing way better. It's not as, all that shit in there. I turned it back though, but thank you for helping me with that. This thing's a tedious bastard.
That's better than having some wives. Some wives can be a tedious bastard.
Oh, no shit. You got that right. I've been looking for one of them for 20 years. I still ain't found one I'd want, so. Anyways, you guys have a good night. I gotta fly out of here and do some shit before work, so have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys later. I don't think I'm gonna put a radio in that badass truck. I'm gonna leave that out, but I'm gonna put one in my van, because there's a place for it in the van, and the vans get out so good. All you got on a truck is just a little top, and you know what I mean? You got the whole truck, but I mean, it's different. So if you put it on a van, you got all that surface area flat, just like that. Even if it's got racks, it still works great. My Trailblazer was fantastic, so I'll probably just put that, I'll probably put a radio in that. That way, if I want to, you know what I mean? I don't need it in my truck really that much. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I find a place, but there's not much place to put it in there.
Or get one of those, Radiati 5000s or the Luton 310. Something small. And it's full feature, girl. Both of them. AM, FM, upper and lower side band. A lot of people are kind of liking it for a basic radio.
Oh yeah, they're good. I don't really need one. I got 3 Anytones, and they're all brand new. They're all within a year, less than a year old. So, with that said, I'll probably just put a quad 5555N model in there. It does 60 watts on, and all I need is 20 to drive my amp. So, like I said, I could put that in there and turn it all the way up and it'd do good. But I may not put an amp in, I don't know. I might need that 4-pill for a while over at my daughter's, so just so people can hear me back home. We'll see if he gets that done for me. If he gets that, I'm pretty sure he will. He always does. He's the glass man. He'll get that thing fixed. Putting a whole new keying circuit in it from a swinger, so it'll work. It'll work fine, and then and I'll be back to snuff here, and then maybe I'll just take this what is the fat boy. I'll take this fat boy over there and run it, or I'll run that 4-pill. I'm not sure which. I think the fat boy might. No, I don't remember which one does more. One's a 4-pill, one's a 2-pill, and the 2-pill keeps up with the 4-pill almost. I mean, it's serious, because it's a newer one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll tell you, a person to talk about that fat boys would be Rooster. He sells them.
I don't need any, dude. Like I said, I got tons of equipment. I don't need it. I got probably 5 pill amps and 3 or 4 tube amps, so I'm good. I don't need nothing. But yeah, I know. I bought a couple of radios from Rooster. I bought a Quad 6 from them. Didn't care for it. Got rid of it. Got this Quad 5. One of these Quad 5s is from Rooster. I'm not sure which. Oh, no, I think I sold that one, maybe. I may have sold that one, or this is it that I'm talking on. This might be from Rooster right here. Yeah, this is it. This is the N2 I bought from him. And Jesse bought something too from him. I can't remember, but yeah, pretty cool, man. He's a cool dude. I like him, and plus our friend who we used to talk to, who moved down there around Chattanooga, he lives right by him. He actually lives a mile from him, and they're really good friends. So one of our buddies moved down there, a younger guy, and he got to be friends with Rooster, and he turned us on to him, and that's how he. Yeah, that guy's banging. He's a baller, isn't he?
Yeah, and I also bought my Pride 150 from him for $100. I got that real cheap.
Right on, right on. I know a guy that's got some stuff, so if you're looking for anything reasonable, I know a guy that's, yeah, you would have got that Pride from him for about 200. Well, how many watts is it?
200 watts, and I got it for $100. 50 cents a watt.
Oh, you got it for, yeah, I guess you did. But anyway, I know a guy that had one. Actually, you know who has one is Bill Kiewit on Facebook. If you look at him, he sells a lot of stuff. He's got one, a Pride 150 over there for $100 a quarter, I think he said.
Yeah, what's weird about this Pride 150? I got the on-off switch in the front, sideband and AM delay, and receive, and I got a switch in the back where it's a 3-position switch. I can run low, medium, high.
Yep, I had one. I gave it to a buddy of mine to use. I don't know whatever happened to it. I had one myself. Also, Terry Twist, I bought one from Terry Twist before he passed away, and had that for a while in my mobile. Actually, gave that to 142, and 142 put it in his Blazer a long time ago. I don't remember how many years. We're talking 7, 8 years ago, but yeah, I know those are good little amps, man. They really are. I think he's got one for $100 a quarter. You want me to see what he wants for it? I can get you another one cheap.
I would get one for Jesse and put it in his mobile, maybe run it as a bass, you know, because he needs a little bit of help with his radio equipment.
Little help from his friends. Okay, I'll find out if he's still got it and how much he wants. He's sleeping right now, so I won't bug him, but he gets up early, so I'll check him tomorrow. I'll send myself a note. Make myself a notey note. Yeah, baby. Also, I have a Ranger 2970 for $200, and it works good. I mean, it works good. It's got a couple of goofy problems when you're trying to go around on it, you know, but if you just put it on frequency, you know, the frequency thing, 27 whatever, 273750, then you can go anywhere you want, and as long as you don't hit a bunch of goof around with the buttons and shit, you'll be fine. But I don't know if the buttons aren't working right or something, but it works good. I get it to work great. It does 150 by itself, but the one thing about those radios is they pull like 40 amps. They pull 40 or 45 amps just to, you know what I mean? So they're kind of not feasible unless you got a really pretty good power supply. But this one has a switch on the back. You can turn it down to 13 watts and drive any linear you want. So it'd be kind of cool. Then you don't have to need a really wicked power supply. You can just use a little, you know, you can just use a 20 amp or something, and that thing is a 20 amp into that, and that into a little Pride or something. You just smoke, man, that thing would walk at the doggy.
We have to figure out how to get Jesse a nice radio, nice amp. He's already got a nice antenna and maybe some nice coax. That way he can get out there and be with us big dogs. Like today I talked to UDX 309 out in Iowa, up on 42, and that thing, he heard me 460 miles away.
That's pretty good. You can't beat that. On your base?
Yeah, on the QT40, barefoot. I'm barefoot because I haven't even hooked up the fried because I got to get better wire, and also I want to put a fuse on it because it don't have a fuse.
What does that one do? 65?
With my Pride 150, my radiati only does 30, 35 watts.
Wow, that's weird. And that's the same thing. Is that? No, that's a different radiati. That's right. I was thinking it was the one that looked like my Clyde 5 or whatever. My 55, 55 N plus. That's what I think it looked like, but I can't remember. Maybe not. That's a different one. That's a different radio. Anyway, but hey, I gotta get out of here, bro. I'd love to stay and chat. I really would, but shit to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll get with you on a couple of mics. I might get one for Jesse and get one for myself. I would love a D104 on this or a Turner, because Turner sounds so sweet. Wagon Master's a Turner fanatic. Okay, 555, I'll talk to you later. I'll send you a video of me talking to Mr. Corey the Random Guy. He put on his YouTube channel if you want to check him out. Corey the Random Guy. That's his YouTube channel.
Corey the Random Guy? Okay. You can have that Turner Plus 3. It's a Turner Plus 3, one of the silver ones, nice one. It really sounds great. You can have it for $60 if you want, dude. I mean, I bought it for like 80 something, 90, and I talked on it for I don't know how many years. It was one of my best friends had it, and he sold it to me. So I mean, it still works perfect if you want it. So you can have that one for $60, and that would make you bo-damn-dacious, bro. I ain't shitting you. That thing's loud. If you turn it up over about half, it's just too much. It's too much volume. It's not over-modulated or distorted. It's just too much. People be like screaming at you and skip land to shut it down, you know what I mean? So it's a nice mic. I like it, but I don't never use it. I got a Delta M2. I got a bunch of other ones. I'll probably have about 12 Turner mics. Some of them are real mint, and I'm never going to sell them, and they're over at my daughter's. But, you know, I got these two I hardly ever use, and they both sound great. So, anyway, yep, plus I got two D104s and a Silver Eagle here, so we'll figure out something for you, man. We'll figure out something for both you guys, so you're both screaming.
Okay, 555, you have a good night at work. I'm off for the next 3 days, but I got a lot of work around the house I got to get done. Don't work too hard, and like I always say, peace out, rock on. That's all I got to say.
Okay, Rascal. That was a good one. I like that. Rock out, peace on. Peace out, rock on. Either way. But anyway, yeah, we'll make it happen. You'll see. You shall see. We'll get this. We'll crank this doggone little club we got going up, and get some more people. There'll be a bunch more people that are out there. We'll just get them all around. There's Brian. There's just a bunch of people that don't talk on it anymore, and they all got equipment. And we'll just get with them and start, helping them what they need this or that, and it'll be fun. We'll have fun. We'll start doing some coffee breaks, get people involved. Then we'll have an event. Sometime we'll have a big event. That'll be freaking cool. All right, catch you guys later. You know who and you know where, and I just got down.
Have a good one, 555-753 is clear.
You too, buddy. Have a good day, man. Chill you later. I'll chill you guys later.
Yeah, I'll send you the video via text.
G4.
And it's off and running. Huh? Yeah, we'll get you up and running there, Moondog. Shoot, won't take us long. Just take a little time and a little bit of money.
Damn, I gained 2 subscribers.
I know you like to have a newer style radio, 40 channel.